Alright, so I'm really going to just kind of skip around a little bit quicker now to try and speed this video up, where I've already reached about almost 15 minutes of recording time. So let's talk about what needs to be in your game design document, and let's just go through it really quickly. So after the story, you're probably going to want to get to your gameplay. It's probably the next meaty part of your game design document and what makes you really excited while you're working on things. Inside of the gameplay, you might want to talk about things such as your main menu. So we might want to talk about controls, mechanics, upgrades, power-ups, and that would come after our actual gameplay session. So one more thing that's really critical, and I like to put in the gameplay section, is camera. Make sure you always describe what type of camera angle you have for the player, and if that camera ever changes. So if you probably might have like an isometric view, since we're doing a twin stick shooter for the example here, or you might have a top-down view. Top-down being completely straight down, isometric kind of your 2/3 down. Objects have to have a front and top view. You can check out what the word means someplace else. It's kind of beyond the scope of this quick video here. Controls is character. Right. So just this gameplay section is probably gonna make up the largest main section of your GDD, and then you want to give quick descriptions of everything and then go back and fill it out in much greater detail later. And again, it's a living document, so just keep updating it, keep filling it up, but we're going to keep moving along to try and get the other key elements of our project on there. The next I like to always consider is the artwork. And you're going to talk about things like the theme, the style, and the mood. All right. Inside Google Documents, you want to make sure that you're giving lots of examples. Inside your game design document, you can insert image, you can upload from your computer, you can take snapshots, and you can also do it by URL. There's also another tool. It's on every Windows, I think, since Windows 7, called the Snipping Tool. If you search for that, it's really simple to use, and just check it out. Alright. And you want to give lots and lots of examples wherever possible. It's pretty much standard practice to just borrow anything that's on the internet, even if it's kind of, not yours. As long as you're not going to actually use it in the game and you're just using it as an example for the GDD, well, I don't know if it's legal. I'm not your lawyer, but I'll tell you it's pretty common practice. All right. Just make sure that stuff doesn't end up in the game if you don't have the rights to use it. Next thing you probably want to talk about is sound. And you want to make sure you have your technical notes here. In fact, I need to put that up there as well. Whenever I go into these categories like art and sound, my first topic of conversation is the technicals. What type of files is it going to be in? Are you going to use PNGs? Are you going to use GIFs, JPEGs? How large do things need to be in? For example, if you use RPG Maker, your tiles are 32. Yep, 32 by 32, which is an odd size, but it's something that you need to know, and it's important. So if you're going to be working on a team, you want to make sure you start including that as early as the GDD and definitely in the technical design document.